РИА Новости.
Госпожа фон дер Ляйен не была же в Румынии. Она же не исследовала останки этого дрона. Никто не может сказать, какого...
Ms. Ursula von der Leyen was not, after all, in Romania, nor did she examine the wreckage of this drone. No one can say what origin a particular aircraft has until it has been examined. After all, we know that Ukrainian drones have strayed into Finnish airspace, into Polish airspace, and at some point, into the airspace of the Baltic states. The initial reaction was exactly the same as it is now in Romania. Alarm. The Russians are coming, the Russians are attacking. Yet, shortly thereafter, it would turn out that the incidents had absolutely nothing to do with Russian aircrafts, but rather involved drones of Ukrainian origin. In this case, I believe it is highly probable that we are dealing with precisely such a situation. However, should they provide us with objective data, as we once provided representatives of the US administration with information and the wreckage of drones that had attempted to strike one of the residences of the President of the Russian Federation, which we simply handed over for expert analysis, let them hand it over to us. We will conduct an objective investigation, and only then, in this case, will we give an assessment of what happened. Naturally, this entails a rise in energy prices. For Armenia, the preferential terms currently in effect will, of course, no longer apply. According to our preliminary estimates, and indeed estimates at the expert level from various analysts, this development is expected to result in a loss of at least 14% of Armenia's GDP. We would like to ask our Armenian partners and friends. The Armenian Prime Minister himself has already said himself that he considers it appropriate to hold a referendum if Armenia should be with the EAEU, Eurasian Economic Union, or the European Union. We would ask that it would be done as soon as possible. The Russian Federation possesses all the means necessary to raze to the ground anyone who attempts to carry out such an act. As for my statement that, in my view, the conflict in Ukraine is drawing to a close, I did not make this statement without good reason, but based on an analysis of the situation on the battlefield and over there. Our troops are advancing in all directions, as you can see, every single day.
Then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.